What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to talk about the three mistakes that I made when I started my eBay account. So welcome to the channel, guys. We're going to talk about the three mistakes that I made when I started my eBay account. Very simple mistakes that anybody can avoid. Some people probably already know these things to avoid, but sometimes I like to dive head first and really don't take the time to look for everything. So I'm going to see if I can help you guys out by telling you the three mistakes that I personally made on eBay. So the first mistake I made was thinking that eBay and Amazon were the same. And when I say that, I mean I would scan items on the Amazon sellers app because I sell on Amazon as well. And I would scan items on that app alone. And let's say if I scan an item and it did really well on Amazon, but it was restricted, I would buy that item and just assume that it would do well on eBay because it had a great rank on Amazon. Well, just because the rank is great on Amazon doesn't mean it's going to be great on eBay. So that was the first mistake I made. In the beginning I was buying products. I would scan them again. Didn't have the eBay app at the time, and if it did well, I would buy it and assume that hey, it's doing great on Amazon, so it's going to do good on eBay, even though I can't sell it on Amazon. But that was not the case at all. And it's the same thing, vice versa, where you see products you scan on eBay and they do great on eBay. They sell every 90 days, but when you scan the product on Amazon, it's not selling at all. So make sure when you scan a product for Amazon, you specifically are doing it for Amazon, and when you selling for eBay, you specifically are scanning for eBay, which leads me to my second mistake that I made, specifically dealing with eBay. What I was doing was I didn't know about the app where when you scan items on eBay, you hit the sold and then you look at the items before you actually know if you're going to buy the product for you to sell. And what I mean by that is on the eBay app, when you scan the items, they'll pull up and you can see what all the sellers are selling them for. But the mistake that I was making when I would scan an item on the eBay app, I would literally just look at what everybody was selling them for, and then I was like, oh, it's profit for me, so I would buy it, and then I would assume I'm gonna make good profits. But I didn't know was I had to literally, when I scan it through the eBay app, you have to go through your sold items. Make sure when you scan it, you click sold items only so you can see how many items sold recently. I didn't do that in the beginning, so I was just scanning items, and if I scan an item and it could make me $20, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna buy it, but not realizing that that item probably hasn't sold on eBay in forever, or maybe that item was selling, but it wasn't selling for the profit that I thought it was. So just make sure that when you do scan the item on eBay, that you do have that sold icon clicked so you can see all the listings that have been previously sold, so you can gauge how much you want to sell your item for and then your profits from that way. And that also leads me into my third mistake was shipping. Shipping on eBay. Um, Make sure you are calculating your profits when it comes to like pricing on eBay. Small example: I bought a light. I'm okay. I bought a item before, and I think I the profits were like $100 and something, but this item was like 20 something pounds. And this is like I want to say my very first or second sale. I might have even talked about this in a previous video, but this is just prominent, so I want to talk about this in this video because this is one of the major mistakes I made. Um, what I did was I bought the item. I thought I was gonna make $100 something profit, but when I boxed it up and I took it to the post office, those fees hit me when it was 20 something, $30 to ship that item. Didn't know it was gonna cost me $30 to ship this item. So make sure you do your due diligence when it comes to getting items, seeing how much they weigh, seeing how much it's going to cost to actually ship it to wherever. Because you might have an item going to the next state over from you, and it's only going to cost you $4. But then if somebody buys an item in California, then that $4 is going to jump to $10. So imagine if you have something that's 20 pounds and it's needing to go to Hawaii or Puerto Rico or wherever. It's the shipping is going to cost you a lot. So make sure you deduct that shipping from your profit. So if you see an item and it's heavy, make sure you want to get enough profit if it's worth your time shipping it or not. If that makes any sense. I might have just jumbled my words, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. So if you see an item and it costs you $10, but it costs $10 to ship it, then you're making $0. So make sure you just keep that in mind when you're doing your eBay as well. So that was a quick video. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much, and hopefully you kind of understood what I was trying to say. Yeah. So the first mistake again was just making sure we don't mix eBay up with Amazon or eBay up with Etsy or eBay up with any other social media account or seller's account. So if it's selling on Bonanza for one price, if it's selling on Amazon for one price, that doesn't mean it's going to sell on eBay as frequently or for that same price. The second step is just making sure that you have all your ducks in a row when it comes to shipping the items, and making sure that you have your cost. Make sure it's cost effective for you. Make sure you're making enough money for it. And then finally, you just want to make sure that you're just clicking that sold to make sure that you are actually selling an item that's been selling frequently recently. So those are just my little quick 3 tips, 3 helpful hints. Hopefully you got it. If you've been selling on eBay and Amazon for a while, you probably already know these things. But if you're just now starting out, or that's my little friendly advice for the day. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will drop another video. I have some things going on with my eBay account recently that y'all might want to know, so I'm going to keep you updated with that. I got a lot going on in my personal life again, doing some moving and stuff like that, so I'm going to try to drop a video again next week, guys, and hopefully I'll have another unboxing video within the next 2 weeks for you as well. So again, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Tay is definitely out.